Variation of Fermi energy level and carrier concentration with the temperature in case of an intrinsic semiconductor. So in case of intrinsic semiconductor, the conductivity is due to both electrons as well as holes. So the number of electrons in the conductional band will be equal to the number of holes in the valency band. So equating equation 7 and 12, we can write m star e whole power 3 by 2 e power ef minus ec divided by kBt is equal to m star h whole power 3 by 2 into e power ev minus ef divided by kBt. So therefore m star h divided by m star e whole power 3 by 2 is equal to e power ef minus ec divided by kBt divided by e power ev minus ef divided by kBt. Therefore E is equal to ef minus ec minus ev plus ef divided by kBt. So what I have done, I have just brought this term to the numerator. Or m star h divided by m star e is equal to 3 by 2, that is equal to e power 2 ef minus ev plus ec divided by kBt. So taking log on both the sides, 3 by 2 log m star h divided by m star e is equal to 2 ef minus ev plus ec divided by kBt. Therefore 2 ef is equal to ec plus ev plus 3 kBt into log m star h divided by m star e. So therefore the Fermi energy level ef is equal to ev plus ec by 2 plus 3 by 4 kBt log m star h divided by m star e. M star h is equal to m star e, then log m star h divided by m star e is equal to 1. So from this what we can understand is that at 0 Kelvin, if you see the energy level diagram at 0 Kelvin, this is the Fermi energy level EF and this is the conductional band EC and this is the valency band EV. So at 0 Kelvin, what happens? The Fermi energy level lies exactly in between the valency band and the conductional band. Exactly, it is placed at the center of the valency band and the conductional band. Therefore, EF is equal to EV plus EC by 2. So it lies exactly at the center of the valency band and the conductional band. So now when the temperature increases, what happens? The Fermi energy level slightly increases. When the temperature increases, the Fermi energy levels also increases and it moves towards the conductional band. Density of electrons and holes in terms of energy gap Eg. The energy gap Eg in case of intrinsic semiconductor is equal to Ec minus Ev, where we can get the expression for N of E and N of H by substituting the values of Ef in terms of Ec and Ev. So now substituting equation 13 in equation 7. So what the equation 13 we have previously derived. So from that, substituting the value of equation 13 in equation 7, we get N of E, that is the density of electrons is equal to 2 into 2 pi m star E divided by h bar square whole power 3 by 2 exponential Ec plus Ev divided by 2 plus 3 by 4 kBt log E into m star h divided by m star E minus Ec divided by kBt. So that equation can be simplified as 2 into 2 pi kBt by h square whole power 3 by 2 into m star E whole power 3 by 2 exponential 2 Ec plus 2 Ev plus 3 kBt log E power m star h divided by m star E minus 4 Ec divided by 4 kBt. So this equation is simplified as 2 into 2 pi kBt divided by h square into whole power 3 by 2 m star E whole power 3 by 2 exponential 2 into Ev minus Ec divided by kBt plus 3 by 4 log E into m star h divided by m star E. Therefore the energy gap Eg is equal to Ec minus Ev. So this can be written as N of E, that is the density of electrons in the conductional band is equal to 2 into 2 pi kBt divided by h square whole power 3 by 2 into m star E whole power 3 by 2 exponential minus Eg divided by 2 kBt plus log E power m star h divided by m star E whole power 3 by 2. Similarly, that is N of E is equal to 2 into 2 pi kBt h square 3 by 2 m star E power 3 by 2 m star h divided by m star E whole power 3 by 4 e power minus Eg divided by 2k bt. So this equation is further simplified into n of E is equal to 2 into 2 pi k bt divided by h square whole power 3 by 2 into m star E whole power 3 by 4 into m star h whole power 3 by 4 into e power minus eg divided by 2k bt. Equation is simplified as 2 into 2 pi k bt divided by h bar square whole power 3 by 2 into m star E into m star h whole power 3 by 2 e power minus eg divided by kbt. So this is the density of holes in case of energy band Eg, and similarly substituting the value of equation 13 and equation 12 we get the density of holes. N of h is equal to 2 into 2 pi kbt divided by h square whole power 3 by 2 into m star h into m star E whole power 3 by 4 e power minus eg divided by 2k bt. So thus it is found that in case of an intrinsic semiconductor, that is the carrier concentration or the density of holes in the valency band and the density of electrons in the conductional band is equal in case of intrinsic semiconductor, and the density of holes and density of electrons increases exponentially with temperature. Intrinsic carrier concentration, we know that is in case of intrinsic semiconductor, the carrier concentration or the density of holes is equal to the density of electrons. So therefore the product Ni square is equal to Ne into Nh. Now substituting the equation 15 and 16, we have Ni square is equal to 2 square into 2 pi kbt by h square whole power 3 by 2 the whole square into m star h into m star E whole power 3 by 4 e power minus eg divided by 2k bt the whole square. Now the carrier that is the carrier concentration of an intrinsic semiconductor Ni square is equal to 4 into 2 pi kbt divided by h square whole cube into m star E into m star h whole power 3 by 2 e power minus eg divided by kbt. Therefore the carrier concentration Ni is equal to 2 into 2 pi kbt by h square whole power 3 by 2 into m star E m star h whole power 3 by 4 into e power minus eg divided by 2k bt. So therefore from this equation what we can understand is, that is in case of intrinsic semiconductor the carrier concentration, the density of holes in the valency band and the density of electrons in the conductional band will be equal. So when the impurity is added to increase the number of electrons, naturally what happens, the density of holes decreases. So therefore the product Ne and Nh remains constant. This is called law of mass action. Mobility and electrical conductivity of intrinsic semiconductors. The electrical conductivity sigma I is given as Ni E into mu E plus mu H, where Ni is the intrinsic carrier concentration, E is the charge of the electron, and mu E is the mobility of electrons, and mu H is the mobility of holes. So now substituting the value of Ni from equation 17 in equation 1 in this electrical conductivity equation, on substituting it, the electrical conductivity sigma is equal to 2E into 2 pi kbt by h square whole power 3 by 2 into m star h m star E whole power 3 by 4 e power minus eg divided by kbt into mu E plus mu H. The term in this case what happens, that is the electrical conductivity increases depending upon the forbidden band gap. So that is when the temperature increases, the mobility of electrons as well as the holes increases, but the term mu E plus mu H is temperature dependent, so it will get cancelled with T power 3 by 2. Therefore the above equation, that is the electrical conductivity, is given as sigma I is equal to C e power minus Eg divided by 2k bt, where C is a constant. So on taking log on both the sides, log sigma I is equal to log C minus Eg by 2k bt. So now when a graph is plotted between, between the values of temperature 1 by T and sigma I, you can see that the electrical conductivity sigma I increases exponentially with increasing temperature. Determination of band gap energy. Conductivity in semiconductors, that is the conductivity in semiconductors is given, intrinsic semiconductor is given as sigma I is equal to Ce power minus Eg divided by 2k bt. So we all know that the resistivity is 1 by conductivity. Therefore, the resistivity is equal to 1 by C into e power Eg divided by 2 kBt. Put this as equation 1. So, we know that the resistivity is the resistance per unit area per unit length, where rho I is equal to Ri into Q divided by Ri into A divided by L. Ri A divided by L, where rho is the resistance, A is the cross-sectional area and L is the length. Equating equation 1 and 2, we get RIA by L is equal to 1 by C e power Eg divided by 2 kBt, or the Ri is equal to, that is the resistivity, Ri is equal to 1 by AC into e power Eg divided by 2 kBt. So Ri, the resistivity, is equal to Ci e power Eg divided by 2 kBt, where Ci is equal to L divided by AC. So taking log on both the sides, Ri is equal to log C plus Eg divided by 2 kBt. In general, we can write log Ri is equal to 1 by T, or that is equal to Eg divided by 2 kBt. So the resistivity can be obtained by using an meter bridge. So when a graph is plotted between the temperature and the resistance, we get a straight line. Now we are taking a slope dx by dy. So dx by dy is equal to Eg divided by 2 kBt. So now substituting this, the band gap energy can be obtained by substituting dy by dx, that is the slope, in this equation. Eg is equal to 2 kBt into dx by dy joules.